In this review, I'll be taking a look at the Gargoyles Xanatos XI44 Roadster. If you are new to the channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button. Let's start off by taking a look at the included Xanatos figure. This figure of David Xanatos very closely resembles his look in the Gargoyles animated series. The head has an angry facial expression. The paint is nice and clean, especially on the eyes and teeth. Looking from the side, you can see his long flowing black hair. The head is actually reused from the previous Xanatos figure released in the main line of figures. I will do a comparison later on in the video. Moving down to the body, Xanatos is wearing a maroon suit jacket with a black shirt and tie underneath. The overall look of the clothing is a bit on the simplistic side, but that's how it appeared in the cartoon. He is also wearing black gloves on his hands. There is a silver belt with a gold buckle around the waist that breaks up the black clothing. Looking at the bottom half of the body, Xanatos has on black pants and shoes. Once again simplistic, but there are some sculpted wrinkles and folds in the clothing. There are peg holes in the bottoms of the feet. Here's a look at the back side of the figure, and a better look at his ponytail. Going over the articulation, the head is able to look left and right, but the ponytail will hinder it slightly as it catches onto the shoulder. The arms can go up and down, as well as rotate 360 degrees. The legs can kick forwards and slightly backwards. He is able to get in a seated pose, so he can fit into the vehicle. Now let's take a look at Xanatos' awesome Roadster vehicle. This vehicle definitely has a 1940s or 50s look to it. The majority of the car is a nice cherry red color. Diving in closer, on the side is a large Xanatos logo. It stands out with the red behind it, but honestly I'm not the biggest fan of it. The vehicle is very large in size. The front window is tinted, which I really like. There's also sculpted vents below it. Moving on down, the front of the Roadster is by far my favorite part of the vehicle. I absolutely love the design. The red is broken up, by silver going down the middle and wrapping around the front. The hood ornament is actually an action feature, which I will look at in a bit. The tires have silver painted rims. The front has orange stickers for the headlights, as well as a Xanatos plate on the front bumper. The opposite side is pretty much a mirror image, even down to the Xanatos logo on the side. The rear tires are covered up so the rims are not visible. Pulling the canopy back, we can now get a glimpse of the interior. The steering wheel is silver, and there is a sticker with all the gauges. The interior can only fit one figure inside. Looking closer, there are sculpted details all throughout, but it is all just black plastic. Nothing else was painted, but I do appreciate them sculpting detail, as they could have just left it plain. Here is a side view with the canopy back. To close it up, just slide the canopy forwards until it clicks into place. Upon doing so, you uncover the massive rocket thrusters. To get them out, move the rockets up and then pull up on the centerpiece. That way you can have the rockets sticking up and out of the vehicle. This whole piece is molded in a silver plastic, which I think looks nice alongside the red of the vehicle. I do like the sculpting of the rockets, and it gives the Roadster an added display option. Taking a look at the rear, there are more stickers for the tail lights, as well as a Xanatos license plate. To get the rockets back inside, just flip them back over and push down on the centerpiece. Last but not least, here's a view of the underside. The tires do rotate, so the Roadster does have functionality. Bringing the Xanatos figure back in, getting him into the Roadster is very easy to do. With the legs in a seated pose, just slide him into the vehicle. And here's a look at him driving. Pretty cool looking if I do say so myself. Unfortunately, his hands are not able to hold onto the steering wheel. Once inside, you can also close the canopy. You may have to wiggle the figure a bit, as the canopy does hit his head sometimes. Now let's take a look at the action feature of the Roadster. By pressing the button on the hood, it will shoot out the hidden missile. Here is a closer look at said missile. It is molded in a silver plastic. To reinsert it, just line it back up and press it till it clicks in. Rinse and repeat. Now let's compare the included Xanatos figure to some other figures. First up is the regular release of Xanatos. As I previously mentioned, they do share the same head, but the body on the Roadster one is far superior in my opinion, and looks closer to its cartoon counterpart. Next is the Mona, a Steel Clan robot, Goliath, and finally for fun, here is Xanatos, alongside a NECA Goliath. At the time of this recording, NECA has yet to make a Xanatos figure. So that is my review of the Xanatos Roadster. This is one of my favorite pieces in the Kenner line of Gargoyles figures. Not only do you get an awesome vehicle, but an even more awesome figure of Xanatos. This set does seem to be on the more rare side nowadays, but if you are able to get a hold of one, I highly recommend that you do. If you are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button, as well as click on the notification bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. And also, if you did enjoy this video, hit that like button. You can follow me on social media, links are in the description below. Thanks for watching.
Gargoyles will return.